Starbucks doesn't sell coffee, it sells real estate, and the coffee is just what keeps you inside. When Howard Schultz walked into a Milan espresso bar in 1983, he didn't see a beverage business. He saw a social gathering place, a third space between home and work. That single observation became the blueprint for everything Starbucks would become. But observation alone doesn't build empires. Execution does. And Schultz's execution hinged on three interlocking systems: where stores sit, how they feel, and who supplies them. Start with real estate. Starbucks didn't open stores randomly. The company deployed data analysts to map foot traffic, demographic density, and commuter patterns. A Starbucks location wasn't a shop, it was a calculated position on a chessboard. High-visibility corners in urban centers, transit hubs, inside malls and grocery stores. Each site was chosen to maximize visibility and convenience, not just rent affordability. This obsessive site selection became Starbucks' competitive moat. Then came experience design. Walk into any Starbucks anywhere and the layout feels identical. The counter position, the ambient lighting, the music volume and tempo, the aroma engineering, that distinctive blend of roasted beans and pastry. This wasn't accident. Every detail was architected to create a consistent, repeatable sensory environment. Customers weren't buying a latte, they were buying a predictable, comfortable 20-minute sanctuary. But experience design costs money. To scale globally without losing consistency, Starbucks needed to control its supply chain. The company didn't just buy coffee from brokers, it owned relationships with farms, built roasting facilities, and managed logistics directly. This vertical integration meant Starbucks could guarantee bean quality, control costs, and respond to supply shocks faster than competitors who relied on external suppliers. The three systems fed each other. Prime real estate attracted foot traffic. Consistent experience made customers return. Supply chain control kept margins healthy enough to afford premium locations. By the early 2000s, Starbucks had opened stores in 30 countries. Each one looked the same, tasted the same, felt the same. Standardization at scale, that's how you build a global empire. What's often missed is that Starbucks' real innovation wasn't the coffee itself. Specialty coffee existed before Starbucks. What Starbucks innovated was the business model, using real estate strategy, environmental design, and supply chain mastery to create a repeatable, scalable, global brand. The coffee was simply the vessel for that model. Today, Starbucks operates over 35,000 locations worldwide. That scale exists because three systems worked in concert. Real estate positioned the brand for visibility, experience design created emotional loyalty, and supply chain control ensured profitability. Remove anyone, and the model fractures. That's why competitors who copy the coffee menu alone never replicate Starbucks' dominance. They're solving for the wrong problem. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe for a new breakdown of how the world's greatest brands engineered their dominance. Each week, we decode the systems behind the empires. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.